Hello, hello. Welcome. We're playing Danganronpa again. We're on our second murder, by the way. We're on our second murder. God damn, this is loud. Fuck, this is loud. Fuck. Alright. God damn it, Art. Alright, hold on. We gotta tab. We gotta tab the fucking Art. Hello, guys. Please ignore the farting. I was practicing mimicking Danganronpa characters before this. Like, you were practicing, like, how they talk? Chihiro, no. Yeah, I'm a little pissed that Chihiro is, dead. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? I'm sorry, we're just diving deep into the shit. Because I wanna get to, like, this trial, you know? I'm curious as to who killed Chihiro. Time for some deep thinking. Yeah, me, my little baby brain. Okay, so we're just gonna look at shit. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Bro, Byakuya, get the frick out of here. I don't like that he's my partner. Surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. I hate you, die, die, die. Okay, my bad. It's fine. It's fine. I don't blame you. Alright. Hi, Kong! It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them? But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seemed there's a system in place with the handbook. Where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. What? So, then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I've revealed earlier. Oh! Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Okay, so I'm gonna take auto off. I now understand. There's nothing in the handbook saying you can't use a dead student's handbook. Bam. I smell something all of a sudden, the kind of smelly smell that smells smelly. Shut up. Look at me, Hector. Oh my god. Kiko's doing fucking TikTok memes. Bro, Byakuya, please actually help instead of being smart rich kid. Yeah, I can't stand his bitch ass. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. And they're dead, so... I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment, which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
The Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Angry! Now I'm really angry!
What? What? That e-handbook is essential to the student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did?
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can't withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters. Okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing that what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, what would that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. He be knowing what's happening, who killed, but waiting for fuck-ass Makoto to figure it out. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What the fuck are we doing? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more imprecisely. I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Uh-oh. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. The words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I could show you. Okay. Interesting. Genocide Jack, I wonder who it could be based on. Jack the Ripper. Look at that, we're so smart. So are we leaving? Okay. This has to be an official name for him besides for the internet version. Wait, why are we following internet names? Wrong, Jeff the Killer. No. You really think Jeff the Killer? I mean, what else could there be in here?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yes, we looked at this.
What?
Can you show me then, bitch? I want to leave. What the fuck else? What the fuck else over here needs to be checked? My ass? Yeah, girl, I don't know. Card reader. Broken handbook. So, I assume one of the students is Genocide Jack and is attempting to hide it from the public. I think, but that's just weird. And I also don't think Genocide Jack is a, I don't think it's a male. Did the second murder happen yet? Yes, we found Chihiro in the, locker room. Also, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I'm so fucking confused.
Don't make me repeat myself. What?
Is my shit fucking broken? Oh, it did. Did you like Chihiro? I did like Chihiro. Are you gonna show me then, bitch?
Don't make.
And I have a- okay, I think my shit was glitched. Is there really proof? There's somewhere here I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really... Ah, hey you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean...
It's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me.
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, okay, bitch. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Hina, breathe. She can't.
Yeah!
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna say something fucked. I imagine Makoto to sound like Saikuno. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. No, low-key, I see it. See? Deadass, he would sound like Saikuno. Is that why you give him the Deku voice? The Deku voice, not Deku voice. Yeah. Low-key, I think he would sound like Deku. Oh shit, what's wrong with her? What the fuck is wrong with her? Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
I keep thinking of the clip.
Won't allow
The
it.
Sykkuno clip
Huh?
people make fun of.
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh, I told you! Genocide Jack is a female! And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago... Oh, drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? He does sound like Sykkuno or however you spell that cheater's name. Like, what was the clip? Was like, was it Shy Lily? She was like, "You're actually really brave," and he's like, "Only 'cause you're here." Motherfucker sounded like Deku. Alright, we need you to persuade her. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her? Byakuya, wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. I'm crying. Byakuya stood in front of her door and making a sound and pressed the doorbell. I'm glad you understood what I was talking about. The fucking...
what do you want?
He deadass said, only 'cause you're here. We can do that too good. Leave me alone. You're all so annoying.
It's
Byakuya.
Byakuya.
No. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slams shut. I can only be brave when Kong's here. I hope Kong heard that, because I remember I sent Kong the video, or I tagged him in it or something, and he's like, no, shut the fuck up. I giggle thinking about it. I'm pulling up the clip and sending it to the Discord, please. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at it. Fuck it. Only 'cause you're here. And Jesus, he was a rizzer with that one. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But...
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya? in a hurry to catch up. Hi, how's it going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty damn good. We were memeing earlier about making Makoto sound like Deku, aka Saikuno. How are you, Scaff? How are you doing? But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. I'm alright, thanks, pretty sleepy. I feel you, dude. It's sent to the Discord. Hold on, I'm gonna tab out.
Wait, you're actually so much braver than I thought.
Motherfucker. It's so good. It's so good.
You're so much braver than I thought.
Only 'cause you're here.
Only 'cause you're here. That ass. That's crazy. Alright, let's look everywhere. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. The computer's gone. Every time I listen to it, I cringe so hard. Me too, dude. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Here? If I remember, on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Oh, it's messy in here. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Alright, oh, we got a lot going on over here. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Oh, you mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. 10 times strong. Wait, the longer I look or see Byakuya, my hatred for him fades and then comes back 10 times stronger. That's fair. I liked it better when he didn't fucking talk. Like, he left. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making us— oh, I didn't even get to read that shit. Am I? Someone clip that? Wait, clip what? Clip what? What did— I didn't do anything. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord? Huh? Plus, he's not even a cool ultimate or anything. He's just a Nepo baby. Yeah, he's a little bitch. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's It's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Nice. Alright, we got a couple more, right? There's something up here. What the fuck is over here? Okay. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Byakuya's talents make more sense when you learn his past. Oh. Byakuya, please shut up, you sound corny right now. He does. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. You actually have to want to learn about it? That's a big ask. I think bro was just trying to impress Makoto at this point. Yeah, because why? He was like, we're gonna work together, Makoto. Specifically said he was gonna work together with him this time. Yaoi development. He'd probably do kiss boys. That's okay. That's fine now. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world backwards and forwards. So, whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. He's so homosexual. I think he's a little gay, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You're dusty, Byakuya? Byakuya, you should not be leaking this. Like, why the fuck is he telling Makoto this? Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Oh, he's nuts. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. That's not normal, by the way. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
And this is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. Bro, it's a family, I swear. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, please stop showing it. Her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
And that's the key question. But, in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That's right. There's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is. I hate being flashed with my baby's dead body. Why did Chihiro have to die? I hate that they keep showing her fucking body. Because she got killed in, like, the worst way ever. It's so fucking disrespectful. Please stop showing my baby's dead. Yeah! The hell? Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I'm overreacting. No, you're not! I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Motherfucker, I'm not begging. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Oh, it's that bad? Chihiro is worth every overreaction? True. What? Oh, was it because he told him to beg? Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Why does he want Makoto to beg? We already said it. He has a crush on him. Suddenly, my hand stopped. It had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, office worker 32. It's a lot of men. Oh, I already said that. Ken Harada 32. Katsuhiro Honda 17. Shoji Gaku 23. Kano Issei 14. Takeshi Yoshida 30. Komatsuna Taro. Takifumi Gono. Uchihara Nahisa. Takeshi Masamune. Yuto Yumijima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Yowie, yowie, yowie. Damn 14. Yeah, why the fuck did they kill a 14-year-old? And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodless was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. That next page? Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays, in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because any eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there are any external reasons for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Are these all men's names are in my... yeah, they're all men. So why Chihiro? The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't? I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Another bad rep of DID. Yeah, why? Why is DID so criminalized? Like, why do they, like, do this shit with it? I'm not gonna say it's low-key disrespectful. It is straight up disrespectful, honestly. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend. He's one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. To do that, there's somewhere I have to go and investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. It's common for mental disorders like that, TBH? Yeah. Also, Japan. And we know how they handle mental health. Psychopathy, DID, etc. are always badly represented. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of countries that are like that. You have even like an inkling of any sort of anything that's not normal, like, you know, you're alienated, you're seen as a monster when it's not something that you can control. It doesn't make you a killer. I mean, they do that shit with bipolar, too.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I
I'm
guarantee
sure of
that
it.
what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so, where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Not Hifumi. I can't stand fucking Hifumi, you fat ass. A big ass fucking boulder bitch. I'm sorry, I hate coming in here. Hey, Kyoko. Have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But,
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. My baby. No, Celeste doesn't like you. Shut the fuck up. Yes, we know it's the murder weapon, dumbass. Alright, let's look. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so then, this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. To figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Kyoko and Byakuya on their way to know who the murderer is, only to leave Makoto to figure it out and barely help in the trials. Exactly.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Auntie Kaku, more like Auntie Stinky. Rude. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to MDE after stream. That's crazy. Why you bully me? Won't it be late? Like an hour from now? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. Just like in all those other genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Yeah, I'm not gonna do like an 11 a.m. or not 11 a.m. 11 p.m. stream. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. I will do an MDE if you want to watch. Okay. I still need to do my MDE for the week. I think we need to go in the men's locker room. Yep, the poster changed. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band named Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait. That reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Would the posters have been switched? And if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. What's MDE? Mirror Dungeon. For, Limbus Company. No, we don't need a band here. All the members of this boy band are ugly as fuck. Yeah, true. You right. Oh, there's dirt on the floor. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Well, we know it's not blood, because blood is pink in this game. Why? I do not know. No, I'm not trying to go in this damn swim room. Get me the fuck out this hole. Leave. Free me. Can I go? Can I leave now? Okay, thank God. Maybe it's poop. It might be poop.
I feel
That's it. Well,
That scene is very interesting. It's Dookie. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with? That's the Dookie stain in the locker room. I don't want to go to the pool. Hina times Sakura forever? Yeah. I'm gonna ask Hina. And then I need to talk to Celeste. Are there even cleaners in this stupid school? I don't think so. I think the kids are the cleaners. I mean, I don't think I need to go back to this, no. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna try to find Celeste and, Hina. That's what we're gonna do. Is there anybody in here? No. I should go back to the, that room. Actually, before I go down here. The archive room. Huh, the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach out the outlet in here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there is no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Kaku, can you check my chat real quick? I'm doing thumbnail drawings. Sure. Let me see. What the fuck art? Oh, what is this? What is that? Wait, what is this for? What is this for, Kong? Who are your favorite characters? It was fucking Chihiro. It was fucking Chihiro, Junko. I like Sakura, I like Hina. That's it so far, I would think. Celeste is, her style's cute, but she's kind of a bitch. Bamboo-headed Kim. Like, I know it's a rough sketch, but that shit looked badass as fuck. That looks real fucking badass. Like, that's gonna be cool as fuck. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. I'm hoping it retains its bad acidness. It will. It will. So all the dead people mostly. Yep. I like the goddamn dead people. So the extension cord got used to hang Chihiro up. Let's see. That's a quote? What's a quote? There's somewhere to check. Where did it go? Did Byakuya maybe take it in? I can't just fucking leave. I like the goddamn dead people. Yeah, okay, that's a good quote. Yes, I know I'm skipping this bullshit. Too much fucking reading. We already looked at all this bullshit. We know that the extension cable is not in that box anymore. We know that. I once tried to record myself playing this game, but my mouth hurt from all the yapping. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? Only the only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. So he's helping cover up a murder, I think. And I think him and Coco are in cahoots, unfortunately. Because she said something about a fucking promise, so... Also, yeah, this game is pretty rough.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Okay, beach. Is there anybody in here? Let's see. No. The only good thing was that I did make sure to level up my stuff with Chihiro. So I will say that at least. We got to do that before she got killed. Alright. Oh, there's Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels. There's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well. I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
And she stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. This was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So, apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. My baby, they're so cute. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. The chemistry was immaculate. Well... Celeste, I love you, but you need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, that was not very nice, Celeste. Here, let's see. Leave my baby Chihiro alone. It didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know why they're shitting well, while she was shitting on Chihiro. That kind of makes no sense to me. I'm gonna assume they try to burn it or some shit. Maybe they ate it. They could've. Shit. Where the fuck is Nerdhead? Alright, we're going in here, I guess. So we can talk to Hina. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always, refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us, either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. What about the inner space on the donut? What? Hina what? Yeah, Hina's on one. Oh, we're fucked.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. I still don't know who the fuck did it. I'm gonna be so fucking for real right now. What are your thoughts on this case so far? Am I blind or are we missing someone? Wait, hold on. Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding! I'm kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out of here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Togo behind him. Oh, she pissy. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. Wow. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Oh, not the 6-7 bits, bitch. I'm so scared for this trial. Yeah, me too. Can a white boy yield his flesh to claim their bones real quick? I guess. I love whatever is wrong with Toko. Her sprites, I'm crying. Yeah, Toko's fucking special, man. Can we leave? I'm not. I don't care. We're going. Whoa. Put me out of my goddamn misery. Steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Jesus fucking Christ, that was corny. That was fucking corny! Corny as fuck. This is horrible? Yes.
Nice.
The one. Why one? It's now time for poetry. This is gonna be happening now. What is? What's gonna be happening?
Nice.
One bit cheering? Oh god. I have 31 more of these. Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be great. I'm scared.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. We already know.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Now we gotta fucking do this again.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma
Back in 2020,
file,
I knew
the
someone
killer
whose chosen
used a
name was
blunt
Monokuma.
instrument.
Oh, hell
But
no.
what kind of blunt
That's
instrument
sus.
could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
This is a self-inflicted humiliation ritual.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow
I
was
bet it was
the
an
dumbbell
iron pipe. Are you
found
dumb?
at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood.
He fucking
and
saw
there was
it. I
nothing
thought he
else
saw
at the
it.
scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
Who left a pink nun on the dumbbell?
If you don't mind,
Storgy?
I will proceed
That's
from
gross.
here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Storgy head ass.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer.
Shut up, you round fuck.
Genocide
Why is
Jack.
his lips like that? Okay, low-key, it's Toko. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added. I thought you were talking to me. At first I thought you were talking about art too. You know who else is creepy, Hifumi? Oh god. The loser apple looking motherfucker. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so you think of them as obstacles in your debate. There's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual mic with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. This is so dumb.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
I hope he dies, but we all know this loser can't lift a dumbbell.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why?
Wait.
What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
Okay.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the
How
library?
old are these people? They're in high school.
The why of it is probably more trouble
So probably
than
like
it's worth.
16.
So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide
I found
Jack
this file.
case.
Diakia told you to beg for
The
it.
first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene
He
of
did?
every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Really?
No. It's actually blood.
Isn't Yasuhiro
But
23 or
more
something?
important
Is he
the
really?
other characteristic, and it's something that is
Oh
never
yeah,
been
because he
made
failed
public.
multiple times, right?
Never made public? What the hell is it?
He's a super senior.
Why don't you tell them?
How is he that fucking fat in high school? I don't know. A lifetime of crime, aka food crime. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body.
I got it! Apparently,
Toby.
in every
Damn.
Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Crucifix.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Why the fuck is portrait
fucking
shaking
way.
the fuck like that?
You're
Like,
saying Genocide
he's
Jack
doing the goddamn
is one
PowerPoint
of
zoom
us?
in and zoom out.
In fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What
Yeah,
kind of
Toko
serial
does,
killer
but
is
Genocide
afraid
Jack
of blood?
doesn't.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. But it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? He's doing the red eye boggle, but with his entire body. What the fuck? It's not us. She's schizo?
Now I understand.
But that's not... Okay, whatever.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
But that's not schizophrenia. Okay, what the fuck?
I think I
Japan.
read that somewhere in the file
What the
too.
fuck? Japan...
They thought that the suspect might
Hold
have,
on.
what did they call it?
Schizophrenia is not
Dissociative
DID.
identity
Why the
disorder.
fuck would schizo be... Whatever. LOL. Lamau. Is that not stupid? You guys also think that's stupid? How old is this game again? I don't know. But it is clearly misinformed because schizo is not DID. Schizophrenia is something completely fucking different than fucking DID.
Oh, okay.
This is... Oh my god.
But still, to go and say that
Why
about
didn't they
Miss
just make the
Fukawa is
hangman word
Perfectly
DID?
acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
This is fucking insane to me. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior.
I got it! you're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
I'm shaking my fucking head because I can't
That's
believe.
right. Think back. She fainted
Maybe it's a
when she saw
mistranslation.
Chihiro's
Maybe.
corpse, and then, when she woke up...
This feels too easy. It does. Big benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I just, I hope it's mistranslation. I'm not reading any of this bullshit because we already read this, so.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
I forgot about her touch being out.
Not to mention, once she
like
regained
that.
consciousness and saw Chihiro's body
tongue?
again,
Oh,
she
yeah.
was utterly calm.
Goddamn
In
tongue
other
was
words,
out.
within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Oh, I think Genocide Jack coming out. Okay, I gotta go for the night. Good luck, Haku. Thank you! Catch you later. Thank you for dropping by.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story.
Oh, here we go.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me
When
with
my
your
eyes
tragic
turn red,
little
run.
story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real
I'm
world,
Ingy.
not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Damn.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
You did, homie. That's fucking crazy.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
He manipulated you,
That's the
Shardy.
only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Damn.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. Toxic Yuri. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, Byakuya is secretly a woman. He a bitch.
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Holy tongue.
What happened to you?
Yeah.
Not Toko,
Jesus.
that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality.
She can make people very happy.
So what if one of them happens to be a
Hell
serial
no.
killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
I want to cut her tongue off. Damn, there's a big red pepper in her mouth.
Tense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Oh, she did say that.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Fucking Kong.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
The heck is that tongue? I just look away from my screen for a moment. Yeah, it's bad. This is the murderous fiend. Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation.
She low-key a
What are your
baddie.
thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
I don't know.
Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Bro.
Just kidding again!
What the
This
fuck?
should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
Oh, what?
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
That's
If
where the
someone
TikTok sound
didn't
came
murder
from?
and
Yeah,
graduate
yeah.
within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly
She looks like she could
been
finish an
forever
ice cream
ruined.
with 3 licks at minimum.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Unless it was Byakuya. Maybe she's totally right about that. But something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this. The meds didn't do anything anyway. Yeah. Oh shit, we in the club?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
I think he killed her. Because why would a...
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that.
They were all
but
dudes.
Do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
What the fuck is the modus operandi? It's just the motive. That's it.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
There were no
I
scissors.
think there's a slight difference
There are no
between
scissors.
the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
The scissors.
How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know?
She uses scissors.
Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Damn. Okay.
This is no creation of mine.
I think...
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
Somebody's
There are two
copycat
clear
killer.
differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same
That's
way.
true.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
I think it's
Wouldn't it be
Biapia.
strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
He tried to
And
set her
there's
up.
more. One more conflicting detail.
They're all men.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how he was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands and the head. Here, you'll see a clear difference. It was what was used.
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
An extension cord.
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Ah, yes, the psychopathic killer is not the killer. Interesting.
And guess
Yeah.
what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Who up
Like
noticing
I
their
said,
operandi?
I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
There's three. She kills
Big Mac?
dudes only.
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Oh! Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it? If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is they're all dudes. I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
That's where that one comes from too,
What
Kong.
are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
It's all dudes.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged man-madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That's true.
Does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Damn.
She's fully equipped.
Her voice acting is amazing, not gonna lie. It's so erratic and fast. Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
Ooh.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
It must be expensive seeing how if you least 20 of them on each crime scene. Yeah.
Really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about
That's
that.
not true. Byakuya knew.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal. And
He
not
knew.
some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Why the fuck you looking so nervous?
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police
He
records.
got so cocky he revealed himself,
Plus,
little bitch.
You'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yep.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glass
Let's go, Makoto. The
behind
tables
it
have turned.
all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask.
Celeste is the
when
only
would you
French
say
person I
began
like.
acting
She's a baddie.
suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Her erratic energy reminds me of Don Quixote from Limbus Company, just a bit more unhinged, that is, and not bubbly. Yeah.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then. What's so
Her
strange?
name is
about it?
Lundenberg. Is she even French or
Go
does she
ahead.
just have the
Share
accent?
with the rest of the class.
Huh? Damn. Okay, we just farting in this bitch? Truth flashback. Look at Celeste's face. She's very surprised. Shut up, Kong. That's wild as fuck that you said that. I'm so confused. Kong. I kind of like Genocide Joe. Oh, she's
you
crazy.
said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with
You
the
say some wild
opportunity to
shit.
check out the girls'
Wes is kind of the
locker
goat
room,
she is.
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
What the fuck? Oh!
So,
yeah, why
you
did
said
he...
Byakuya
Okay.
was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Oh, shit.
Shoot!
It was the before?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before
I'm still
we found
fucking
the body.
confused.
Shoot!
What the fuck am I supposed to
So,
do?
you
Hold
said-
on.
But he was acting weird...
The fuck?
how?
if you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker
Was
room,
acting weird.
You absolutely
Do
take
you
it!
do it on the
That's a
yellow
natural
text, though?
reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
He's always acting weird. I'm still confused.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls'
Oh.
locker room,
You absolutely take it.
Okay, and then we're
That's
gonna
a
shoot at what
natural
he
reaction
says.
for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
My job requires me to enter
I'll
the
tell you
female
what's so
bathroom. It's
strange
scary in
about that.
there, as it should be. Oh, how could he have
Because
known?
up until we actually
Right.
discovered the body, we couldn't have known
Yeah.
who the victim was.
Yeah.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
How does that make sense? I
Very
don't. This
interesting
is
indeed.
weird as fuck to me.
But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? Like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Okay. Ah, Jesus.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
No, I'm not trying to do that.
Shoot!
Motherfucker, I wasn't trying to do that.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right. It absolutely was.
then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Fucking liar.
What? The difference between the cases?
Genocide Jill likes scissors.
You want me
Shut
to
up.
explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What?
The fucking thing got in front of it.
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
She likes scissoring with boys, though. True.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension
Why did they
cord.
make this sound
I
like the
can't
biggest
imagine
reveal of
any
the
other
trial? I
possibility.
don't know. This is like a fucking nothing
That's
burger.
really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Yep.
Is that about right?
Yeah. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved? I don't think
What's
it's him
wrong?
either.
I asked you if you
What?
think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
Don't fall for his charismatic gaze,
I
guys.
think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya has said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was
Yeah,
killed
if you think his
somewhere
ass is
else,
charismatic,
then
you've
carried
got to
there
be
later,
blind, deaf, and maybe not even human.
along
Damn!
with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
The stain on the carpet. Did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya had been so confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
The posters.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again,
He's
that
an
doesn't
asshole, but
really
he
seem to
definitely
belong
has
in a
something.
boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Not my type, though.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls'
Wait,
locker
is it the
room.
muscle lady? No, I was thinking that
She
too.
had no way to get into the boys' locker room
But
to
it's
begin with.
not.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
Huh.
Shoot!
I guess she could have hacked it.
Is it really possible?
Well, that shit was turned off.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it.
Because this
She
shit
used
was
the thing that was in the
broken.
main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
It's broken.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Our handbook,
Plus,
it's broken.
Isn't there a regulation
Oh my
against
God.
using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook! The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring!
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya!
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Maybe they both did it.
You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait! Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring.
Maybe she dug a
or
hole
I'll be
through the wall.
very unhappy.
Bro, I thought I was gonna be done with this shit
I have no doubt
already.
it will meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully?
Nope.
No, wait,
Shut
no,
the
wait,
fuck
no,
up.
wait, no! It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Oh my god.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this
The fuck was that sprite?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Whoa!
I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What?
What the fuck?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was...
Weenie? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Y'all, I'm confused.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
I take back calling him a baddie.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. A thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
I was looking at my phone and I heard that he was a
Assuming
guy.
his
I cracked my head to the
handbook did,
monitor
in
and had a
fact, list
momentary
his gender as
whiplash.
male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room.
They don't
and
know
was
about
then
trans
later
people
moved to
in
the
Japan, I
girls'
guess.
locker room.
Yeah, I guess not.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off.
Damn.
There was a certain
Hi,
incongruity
Mimi.
to
Thank you
his
for the
female
raid.
body.
This is the most titillating
How was your
situation.
game?
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever.
I'm so confused. Is it
We still think
Byakuya
you're
or
the killer,
not?
Remember?
Bro.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you,
Hello,
Makoto?
readers. Welcome, readers. We're
everything
playing
we've learned,
Danganronpa
you still think
murder
Byakuya's the
mystery.
killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the
Hi,
one that
Mimi.
made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did
The
it.
game was good. It's good.
But
What'd you play?
I think he might not
I
actually
offer
be
up
the
my
killer
lurkers.
after
Thank
all.
you. I appreciate it, Mimi. You the bomb.
What?
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easy.
Hello, lurkers. You can continue
Like he's
lurking. I won't
enjoying
bother
solving
you.
the
I
mystery.
promise.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
7 Days to Die. Bro, I loved
Plus,
playing
the
that
evidence he
game.
left behind
My
was a little
computer would
too-
literally
How can I put it?
turn into
Overt. He consciously
an
chose
oven
to
when
use
I
the
would play it.
extension
My old
cord,
one, that is.
knowing it could connect him to the
The game's
murder.
fun as hell. I love 7 Days to Die.
At least, that's how
Thanks.
I see it.
No, thank you.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't
No,
have
you.
had any
Damn
effect
it.
on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
What the hell, man?
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided
I go
to
rest now,
alter
but I lurk as usual.
Are
Get
you
some
fucking
sleep.
with us right now?
No,
Have
I am
fun.
not
Thank you, Mimi.
effing
Get some
with you
rest. I
right
hope you rest
now.
well.
I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe.
I don't
You're
know.
free to be executed along
I'm
with the rest
so
of us.
confused. I don't know who did it.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Wait, he's a
Now then,
homie?
If it wasn't me...
Wait, what the fuck
who
does
was
that
it?
mean?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
He was willing to be the culprit to
let's
hide the truth. I
discuss
think
this
he
all
was
as a
trying to
group
hide
one more
Chihiro's
time.
gender, I think.
We still have time to make our decision.
Oh, that's a good point, Art.
Very true.
With homies like this, who
Our
needs
lives
homies?
are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means... Wait, hold on. I'm so fucking... my brain hurts. Killer's a girl or a guy? A girl?
Shoot!
Ah, bro. It's a guy?
I got it!
Who the fuck? In other words, it had to have been a guy, but that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Bro. Celeste's account.
Isn't
Oh, the
there a
tracksuit.
single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer! And only the killer!
No, that's wrong!
Also, I'm no Japan knowledgeist, but I've heard the notion of feminine boys is different in Japan, as in there's no trans people in Japan, because
I
the
believe
way
someone else
it
did
works
see the victim
culturally
before he
is
was
fundamentally
murdered.
different,
What do you
but this
think,
could be
Celeste?
misinformation or just very watered down truth, because it's not something I
Now
decided
that
to
you
look
mention
into.
it, yes, I did see him.
Kind of believe that, too.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
Anyone
And
who
then,
killed has
I
transphobia in their
assumed
eyes.
He headed off to exercise.
What?
A track jacket.
I had to
and a
reword that
duffel
so
bag.
many times I realized I could
We
have
didn't
just said,
find anything
take
like
it with
that
a
at
grain
the
of
murder
salt.
scene.
It's fine, Art.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is
I
when
don't
he said
think
something that struck me
Chihiro
as
being
rather
a guy
odd.
has anything to do with it. Wait, maybe it does. This game has scrambled my mind into sludge. Oh well, I'm
Chihiro
lost
told
at
me
this
he
point.
was in a
Yeah.
hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
Oh fuck.
Enough so that he
It's
was
the
willing
gang
to risk
dude.
his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous
It's gotta be.
friendship. The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
We never even got to know about
Think
Chihiro's
back to
preferred
the truck
pronouns.
jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
That's because everybody dies
Focus on the
real
details of
fucking
these
fast
items,
in here.
and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had
I mean,
the
clearly
equipment, we
Chihiro
wouldn't
was
know how
fine
to
being
use it.
known as a girl, so I would assume
As was noted, the evidence
She,
is
her,
already
so-
gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything
Miyaki
special
is changing the
about
rooms,
bag or
insisting to
jacket?
go to the girls'
The
locker
bag
room and
was
willing to be the culprit to be the
just
culprit
a
to keep
normal
Chihiro's
duffel
gender.
bag
Maybe I
from
was
the
harsh on the
warehouse.
guy, not gonna
All
lie.
the bags in there are the same,
Mm.
so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Yeah.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Also, I watched a bit of your Limbus stream yesterday, and I see you were at the part of a certain Sinclair, which probably means that you are almost there. I'm pretty excited, not gonna lie. I'm excited, I'm really scared though. I wasn't expecting all that shit to happen yesterday.
Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. Yeah, I have no fucking idea, y'all.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't know. He called me a little bitch. Why the fuck he's talking about his fucking
we know where
tracksuit though?
Chihiro was headed.
Wait until you have to do the
He was
evil
on his
ass
way to
R
go
word fight.
exercise.
What the fuck does that mean?
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Oh, he...
I don't even have a tracksuit.
Wait.
Cause exercising
How did he know it was blue?
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer?
Why did he
to
not?
figuring out
Okay, I have to
who the
shoot it.
culprit is?
Oh, I did not mean to shoot that.
No way. Not a chance.
The
You heard him,
context could
right?
change a lot
What he
depending on
just
which
said
artwork.
without even realizing it?
Racist?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
No, that's wrong.
It's not a bannable word, that's all I'll say. Oh, okay.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Didn't give the color.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey,
I'm
Celeste,
sad because I like
what color
Mondo.
was Chihiro's tracksuit?
But I don't know why he would have murdered.
As a
Wait, do you think
matter of
Mondo's
fact,
gay?
It was...
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
Mondo's gay. He's gotta
only
be.
one I
Do you think
told
that's what the
about
secret
any of
is?
this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because
Ew, Minnie,
I just...
your face is wet.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of
Oh,
by the time we
maybe?
began our
I'm thinking.
investigation.
Do you think he did and that Sana
He could have known
Butaka?
what color
Oh!
the tracksuit was. Is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only... Cherry?
What?
Are you talking about Chihiro?
Hi,
No,
Minnie.
how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either.
Meow meow.
According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
No, it's because he felt betrayed learning that Chihiro's a trans girl.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
I don't know.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff. What your true intention
Stop.
was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very
I
beginning.
don't think we can identify any motives yet.
But
No.
why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question. There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
Because I hate
And
him.
after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
This took a turn.
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
my time has nearly come.
Oh my
That's
god.
what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that
Bro.
relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Found it on the ground, right? And it must belong to it's Chihiro.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall for all your confidence. That is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
What happened to the girl's tongue?
Did the handbooks
Nothing.
get broken?
Shoot!
By hitting its weak point? Does
You
it stop when they
already told
were
us before that
dying?
the handbook has
Does it
one
stop
weak
working when they
point, didn't
die? I would have. No, it doesn't because the other two
You
still work.
remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
The sauna.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out?
That's a reason to never get
Monokuma
into
said
a
he didn't tell
sauna.
anyone,
True.
right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, They knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
He had all his clothes on.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
It's you. You wore all your clothes, bitch.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna,
Dio.
didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm too tired for this shit.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Fuck.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Don't shatter their bromance. You always are, Auntie, because I keep going to bed late. Kiss him for the last time. Oh, God.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own
So he
handbook.
has Chihiro's handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Fuck.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
No, it's that one. It's the one I'm trying to aim for.
Shoot!
But it keeps fucking getting blocked because of fucking letters.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Basically,
If
Mondo
what he
killed
says is
Chihiro.
correct, then
I'm on a
Mondo,
funny TikTok streak.
You
Oh,
broke your
God.
own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Ugh. Fucking shit. I have to
See?
just wait.
Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I'm too tired for this bullshit. Also, I didn't know this shit was gonna take this long.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo,
Fourth time's a
you
charm,
broke
don't
your
worry,
own
hopefully.
handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just
Nope.
fine.
I keep fucking forgetting.
See? Look!
Can I fast forward this?
Makoto was wrong after all!
You can fast forward
Mondo
this, right?
wouldn't hurt a fly!
Oh, I can make it go slow. I forgot about that.
Let's test
No
Makoto's
MDE.
assertion. If what
I think it's
he
gonna-
says
it
is
might take
correct,
too long.
Then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, If Mondo's handbook
too
is actually
tired
broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
I'm gonna have to slow it
Well,
down.
my goddamn handbook works just fine.
It missed it, you motherfucker!
Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Are you gonna do extreme? Yes. Can I? Is there a way for me to speed this shit up? I don't think I can. Help. Fast forward argument. Oh, control P.
If what he said, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Wait.
Shoot.
Let's
Oh,
test
is it the
Makoto's
wrong
assertion.
one?
If what he said, you broke your own hand.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Absorb yeah, it absorbed.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he said, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh. Maybe not.
Shoot.
Maybe the fuck not. I
Let's
guess I have
test
to
Makoto's
absorb
assertion.
that?
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own
This is so
handbook.
fucking stupid. This game low-key
In other
pisses me the
words,
fuck off.
If Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test if what he said, you broke your own.
In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shoot.
Yeah, this is not working. Yeah, that was bullshit. That was bullshit.
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh wait. Oh wait, what? I don't get it. Nobody gets it. You can change the bullets. Wait, hold on.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is
Broken.
correct, then Mondo,
Broken handbook.
you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I forgot you could change the fucking bullets.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that
I
actually
need more
works.
bullies.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't
I want a
that violate the
cheeseburger right
school
now.
regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
All that for something you figured out 10 years ago. Exactly.
Here's how I look at it. There
If
is
Mondo
a
dies
rule
now, he
about
won't live
loaning
to
your
see
handbook to another student.
who's dealt. Oh
But
my
if they're
fucking
dead,
god.
they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries.
One
If
please,
anything,
burger, cheese.
It just makes things more interesting.
I deadass want a cheeseburger really bad right now. I didn't eat
Exchanging
dinner.
handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, If I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will...
Oh my god, hurry the fuck up. Climax. Low-key confused about this, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Wait, I don't think this is it. Wait, no. I don't fucking know. I don't know about this. Don't tell me we don't even get to know the motive. I feel like we don't. I don't know. So, we got the tracksuit. That one I know. No, I think it's that. No, it's not that. But then what is this one? I don't know. I gotta figure that one out. I know this one is, and they go do that. I think the big one should be Chihiro walking to the boys' locker room. Okay. That is true. Where the fuck is that one at? Hold on. There we go. That one. And then they get hit, and then maybe the poster? Yeah. Poster. Then they gotta... maybe this here. Something with the poster. This. Maybe this? No, the girls' locker room. And then they treated the poster. Okay. I think he... yes, I think that's right. And then he did this shit with that. Act 5. The sauna, maybe? Through the shit hit the floor. Yeah, sure.
Here's exactly what
Karma
happened.
will soon come to reveal the culprit, I guess.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That
Okay, well, that was
something was
right.
a blue tracksuit. With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And
Japanese
the
people
person
should
he
learn to be
met
more
was the one who
inclusive.
killed him.
If they were, Ichiro wouldn't have been afraid of revealing her identity. I mean, I guess
It
that's
seemed likely
assuming
that the killer grabbed the nearby
she was
dumbbell,
afraid to
approached the
reveal
unsuspecting Chihiro,
that.
and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster.
Who's your favorite character so far?
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
The sad part is all my favorite characters have already been killed off.
Was necessary to get into the locker room.
Currently, I do like Sakura and Hina a lot.
This alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily
At least she wasn't afraid to come out and dress and act like as a girl. Yeah, that's true.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room.
Please just hurry up.
That could have Byakuya.
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be zooming.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library. And then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
My favorite is Byakuya, but I like and hate him at the same time. I'm actually genuinely surprised anybody likes him.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade...
Oh, I'm swinging my fist in the air right now.
Having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence.
Wait, I'm confused.
Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because that's how it all... Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo's the killer? That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. I think Byakuya did that to be problematic. I forget how to do this. All that long ass trial just for bro to snitch on himself with the tracksuit. I feel like that could have been handled. They could have handled the direction a bit better. I agree. I have to use both mouse buttons, right?
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False!
Oh.
I refuse
Wait,
to
hold
vote.
on.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it. If my thinking so far
I
is
hate
right,
this.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook.
Funny how
with
Taka's
Leon's.
showing the same exact reaction as
In
Leon
which
when he
case,
got accused.
We can
Yeah.
just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god,
I did
Kaku, you
it.
almost choked. Yeah, no
I
shit.
killed him.
What even happened in the sauna for them to become this close so fast? I don't know. We're not gonna look at my shit. Don't look at my points! Fuck you. I got an A though.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
A stands for...
Wait, hold on!
Why not an A+?
No waiting, no holding on.
Because I'm not
Time
an
for the moment we've
overachiever.
all
Duh.
been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Is
What's
this
it
a
gonna
trick?
be? What's it gonna be?
I still don't know why he did it. Like, can we know why? Uh-oh. This time it looks like he got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text. What the fuck? Anyway, there was once a young boy. And his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Nobody will be able to say anything about, even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
And once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secret. Which, of course, it included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But...
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The Biker King fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So, Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
Uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mano was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. And that was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
And so then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But...
How does moving the body keep a secret?
Because...
If everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, they would know he's a boy, duh. And everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once it started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Mondo's backstory is low-key so stupid. But this case is my, I think, my favorite from this game. Oh, I hate this ugly fuck. Ooh, what ugly fuck? Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong!
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Oh, Kiyotaka? Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. Certain Sinclair. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of other members of the gang. This is such a stupid motive, I'm sorry. Which is why.
I just...
I gotta get stronger. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. My voice hurts from doing Monokuma's voice, but during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... The smoke was blue? Oh, yeah, this is all over the place. Lying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. Crazy Diamond, Jojo, oh my fucking god. But my bad, kid, I fucked up, sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team, you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. He didn't even really murder his brother. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who had bested his big brother. Why would he take over the gang if they're just a couple of years apart in age? I don't know. Daya was gonna lose to this kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
Strong, 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 strong. Shut up, Minnie. And yet... Why are we yelling? Huh? Why are we yelling? No matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. He was saved by his brother. That's not gonna affect his reputation. Oh my god, this case done pissed me off. Yeah. I'm done with this shit. Corn on the cob ass haircut. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, and it all would have been for nothing. So, that's why. Mondo? After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness. It just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. I can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So, what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am,
What?
I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I'd never had. So I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me. Yeah, this is way better.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? What? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
I'm stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down on the ground. I'm tired of talking.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was a secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. Hello. Hello, Bellmaster. God damn it. He took over for you, thank God. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast and approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now, well now, well
That's
now,
what I
well
promised
now.
you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
It's crazy that this last bit totally rescued the story for me. Same. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait. It's too late,
Sorry,
dog.
man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
I'm curious as to how he's gonna die. He's gonna get ran over. The end of his execution is, oh no. Fire writing, unironically. I was thinking the same, not gonna lie. I'm confused. What the fuck? Oh. It's the cage of death. That's interesting. Y'all, what the fuck? This execution is so ass. Yeah, what the fuck happened to him? Wait, hold on. Oh! What the fuck? What the I'm not talking anymore. He got shaken into butter, that's crazy. Yeah, he's in a butter place now? Oh, hell no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. I've seen all the executions from watching a compilation and all of them are wild. That's the craziest fucking death I've seen in a game. You get turned into fucking butter? Got a mondo of biscuits butt now? Oh fuck no, Art. Yeah, my voice is fucked right now, so I'm not reading any of this, I'm sorry.
Naturally.
Hey. However...
Well, right, why did you do that?
What?
Honestly.
Hmm.
There is nothing to be done.
Basically, he ignored the rule. He set the body up to make it more interesting, which is bullshit, but whatever.
Well...
That's right.
I'm starting to like him now. I hate his ass. Yeah.
I see.
But...
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed. Hey,
Are you gonna rest now? Yep, I'm gonna rest.
What's this?
you. What?
I'm hungry.
Damn.
Huh?
What the heck?
I swear he gets better towards the end. And I hated his bitch ass at the beginning. Really?
Ooh, how exciting!
That's enough.
Oh!
In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up.
You little spicy asshole. I'm speed reading this shit. They used despair so many times. For brief mention.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Bro plays GD.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements,
What the
fire
fuck?
away.
Why is Monokuma talking to John, Library of Runa?
My. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Wow, I wonder who's gonna die next. Crazy Diamond. That's fucked. That's fucked.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon.
I feel like this is inappropriate.
Impossible. I can't let myself think about
Y'all, before you say anything,
how much I want to get out of
she
here.
is a high schooler.
If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes Malasadas.
Okay.
Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. They're wild, yeah, to say the fucking least.
Huh? But...
The fuck? Whoa. Y'all, I think the fat guy's gonna die next.
Oh.
So then.
I'm sorry,
How about that?
we're fucking zooming. Attack is looking rough.
Well...
I just want to save so I can fuck off. I couldn't save here. Yeah, there we go.
Well... Is that okay?
Nope. I'm done. Get the fuck out of here. He ruined it. Nope, that's all he had to say. Demon, angel, pudgy prince. No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm tired. I would like to eat something before I sleep and relax. Yeah, there's nothing else to really say to that bullshit. Went on way longer than I planned and way longer than I wanted to. Next week, we will be doing Limbus on Friday, Saturday Danganronpa, unless I don't finish Limbus on Friday, and I'll probably do a Friday, Saturday Limbus thing. Thursday, I don't know what I'm doing just yet. I haven't decided. I got time to think, though. I'll think about Thursday. But, yeah, Kaku's gonna go eat something and relax and then go her ass to bed. Just know the trials always drag on a lot. Yeah, I fucking noticed. I might have to start stopping in the middle of trials because they're way too fucking long. But yeah, I'm gonna take off now. I'm gonna rest up. I hope you guys get some rest. And I will see you guys next week, hopefully, for Limbus, Danganronpa, and whatever else I play on Thursday.